Hello, Divine Souls. I am going to pull some cards and really bring through a message for those who may need to receive through my channel and vessel today. And I feel that the main topic and theme of this particular message is truly about the lessons that you have learned that have really allowed you to outgrow the cycle that you may have been in recently. Okay, and it feels like you're in this sense of being ready to truly, take the step towards the new phase and cycle that you are ready to level up into. So I wanted to see what other insights, awareness, or clarity, illumination you may need to receive through my channel and vessel today. As always, to use your discernment to ensure that this is your message and simply just take away what will actually benefit you, however that may be for you. Okay, today, Divine Soul. So I'm just going with my weird energy, so don't mind me being my natural self today. So we have the Emperor, we have the King of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Sun card. Now that is a beautiful card to be ending this spread out on, okay? That is just a straight up like good vibes, okay? But this is really saying right now, with some heavy masculine energy, that the Emperor and the King of Swords, you've been able to truly adapt to what it means to take a stand in your power and really get diligent and focused as to what it is that you need to do, and knowing that you can communicate that and be really logical in certain points of your experience to be on the path you want to be on, okay? And the whole point of the cycle you outgrew was because you needed to learn what that was supposed to look like for you so that you weren't convoluted with, I want to say, toxic masculinity, where there is a sense of too much, like overdoing it sometimes too much, and it creates more, I want to say, like a sense of needing to control things, a bit of a power struggle that really isn't going to actually support you and help you in the way that you truly could receive positive masculine energy to gain the action you need to take, right? And the Seven of Wands is kind of saying that you may have been attempting to take the path, but you were a little bit worried about kind of being thrown off, okay? Now, this is a sense of you needing to remind yourself that no matter what happens, all of it is there to truly play a part in your lessons and knowledge and awareness that you need to gain. The enlightenment in which you receive through the different parts of your journey truly are going to support you in gaining this sun energy of really experiencing an overflow of beautiful energies that will actually support you in feeling the fulfillment of life, joy, pleasure, and genuinely just excitement towards what can actually happen in your life. And really feeling a sense of, kind of openness to the unexpected of what the universe can actually place within your pathway that will actually support you in that way, that, however it is that your endeavors and whatnot may actually require. Now, I'm going to pull some cards from the Oracle Healing Waters to see what is that you may need to know further into this particular reading that may support you. So, as I said, you're definitely in this process of knowing that you have to take on a really positive masculine energy into this cycle that you're moving into, because that's what you had to learn to get out of the one that you were in. That maybe I feel like you had to truly take on this stance of power, because the next cycle isn't going to be straightforward. It's not going to be like, completely easygoing, but there is a sense of it flowing in the way it needs to. And this is why I say that you're definitely going to know how to support yourself and ground yourself through it, but you also need to understand what it is that you may need to flow with, especially with this water energy of this particular deck. We have Bounteous. It says generously given, relationships coming together. So that feels like you are starting to gain a sense of self to actually support you in the journey that you're taking. And that is because the more that you truly understand yourself, the more that you can actually tune into who you want to be and who you are and what that looks like for you, and being authentic about it, of course. And that's why I say the King of Swords is like genuinely straight to the point. There is no fluffing around. There is no, pretending to be something you're not. It is all very straight to the point, straight up. And that is an energy that will actually help you in making sure that the connections you have and create and, move into are actually going to be ones that are true, genuine. There's no masking energy there. It's all very upfront to what it is that is occurring for you and what they're going to support you in the experiences in which that you may be moving into. And the next card says into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. didn't I say that the next phase may be one that isn't straightforward and, it may be a little kind of unexpected? But that is kind of the aspect of this, right? Knowing that there is always beautiful lessons to be learned when you are on a journey, when you don't know what's coming, but you can always be open to what you need to gain from it, right? Now, it can be scary. It can be like, a big whirlpool of energy of just like, what's gonna happen? What does this mean? But the more that you like loosen your need to control what this looks like for you, and like I said, flowing with the seasons, flowing with the cycles, flowing with what you need to gain from it, the more that you will actually simply experience it for what it is. And that is the beauty in which can be found when you focus in on the present moment, right? And taking the steps you need to in the moments in which you can. It is really about this message of your sun energy, the pleasure and joy and fulfillment of life is available to you if you can really flow with what it is that you simply feel called to do in the present moment of the now. Can you truly sit in the position of knowing that you just want to move with where your heart is telling you to move? If you need to do something, if you need to take action, you do that. If you need to pause, if you need to take a break, if you need to heal, or if you need to regenerate, you need to do that, you'll do it. That is what flowing with things is like. You're not forcing anything to happen. You're not expecting it to happen, because if you create expectations or you try to control things, what happens? That is when I want to say that toxic masculinity occurs, because and mind you, I'm talking about masculine energy, but just as an FYI, if you don't already know, masculinity energy doesn't mean you have to be a masculine. It just means that it is about that, side of energy of, what that is like, whereas feminine is a bit more, emotional, it's a bit more intuitive, whereas this is about what are you seeing in the physical world and releasing your need to make that into something that you understand. When you can trust that the process in which is occurring is actually happening for you, not against you, the more that you'll actually be able to know that you simply are a human, a soul in a human body, experiencing this journey to learn and simply walk the path you wish to walk. But it also requires you to have trust in what it is that you feel led to do. And that's why I say, if you feel like doing something, move with it. Don't get too judgmental or controlling about what that is meant to be for or what that's meant to look like. The more that you detach from things, the easier it is for you to simply accept what it is for what it is. There is a sense of knowing that the process isn't always going to be, like I said, sunshine and daisies, but there is a sense of knowing that there will be beautiful days like that, and you know how to navigate the days that are a little bit, lower vibrational, or when, you just aren't having the best day. And they're all going to be valuable days, no matter what. So take away what you need to from those experiences and use them to your advantage in whichever way that may look like. So that is your reading, Divine Soul, and I hope, as always, that it has assisted you in whichever way it needed to today, and that it gave you some guidance or just some support in a way that you can actually take the steps you need to, or simply just to confirm what it is that you are currently moving through, so that you can actually allow this to help you in whichever way it needs to. So I'm wishing you all the best and continue thriving along your path and journey, and I hope you have the best rest of your day.